ADHD isn't just about being easily distracted. It can manifest in ways that often go unnoticed, especially in adults. Many high-achieving individuals, particularly women, struggle with restlessness, impulsivity, and an overwhelming need to stay constantly busy. Their struggles are often dismissed as mere personality traits rather than signs of a deeper neurological condition. In The Unrelenting Drive, we follow Rosa's journey, a working mother whose relentless energy and impulsive nature have long been mistaken for simple busyness. As she navigates her responsibilities, conflicts, and eventual diagnosis, her story sheds light on the challenges of undiagnosed ADHD and the transformative power of proper treatment. Disclaimer: this conversation is a fictional dramatization. Always see the advice of a medical professional. Rosa was known for her unstoppable drive. Whether she was managing projects at work or coordinating family activities at home, her energy was unmistakable. Yet beneath the surface, Rosa battled a relentless inner restlessness that often left her feeling drained and out of control. She frantically multitasked in her home office while her children played in the background. Her movements quick and her thoughts even quicker. "Sometimes I feel like I'm living at 100 miles per hour, she admitted, her voice carrying the weight of exhaustion. "I jump from one task to another, make split-second decisions without considering the consequences, and my mind rarely slows down. It's exhausting." Her symptoms were ever-present: constant fidgeting, an inability to remain seated during long meetings, impulsivity in decision-making, and a habit of interrupting conversations. Over time, these behaviors led to missed deadlines, financial oversights, and conflicts with her spouse. One evening, after hastily committing to an expensive family trip without discussing it with her husband, Rosa found herself in yet another heated argument. "You didn't even check if we could afford this." Her husband's voice was strained with frustration. "You just decide and expect everything to fall into place." Rosa wanted to explain, wanted to justify her actions, but deep down she knew this wasn't the first time. She had done the same at work, approving last-minute budget changes without consulting her team, only to regret it later. Her stomach knotted with guilt, yet she still couldn't understand why she kept making these mistakes. The concern from her family and colleagues grew, and Rosa slowly began to recognize that her hyperactivity was not simply a matter of being busy. With some reluctance, she agreed to seek professional help. Dr. Martinez, a dedicated psychiatric provider, welcomed Rosa into his calm, inviting office. A soft lamp glowed in the corner, and the subtle scent of lavender filled the air. The space was designed to be a refuge, a stark contrast to the storm constantly brewing in Rosa's mind. He listened carefully as she described her experiences. "Rosa, it sounds like you've been dealing with a constant surge of energy that's difficult to manage. Can you describe how this affects your work and home life?" Rosa nodded, sincerity in her eyes. "I'm always on the go, but sometimes it feels like my brain is stuck in overdrive. I interrupt meetings, make hasty decisions that I later regret, and I even struggle with impulsive spending. I know it's affecting my relationships and my performance at work." Dr. Martinez observed her closely before responding. "Your symptoms point to ADHD hyperactive/impulsive type. Many adults, especially women, are misdiagnosed or go undiagnosed because hyperactivity can be misunderstood as just a high-energy personality. In your case, the relentless drive and impulsivity are signs of a condition that we can treat." His words lingered in the air. Rosa felt a mix of emotions: relief, curiosity, and a tinge of fear. Could this diagnosis really explain everything she had struggled with? Had she been battling something bigger than just bad habits and a chaotic schedule? Over the next few weeks, Dr. Martinez conducted an in-depth evaluation, delving into Rosa's past experiences and current challenges. The assessment revealed a long history of impulsivity, constant fidgeting, and difficulty with sustained focus, symptoms that had only intensified with the demands of adult life. "Rosa," Dr. Martinez explained after careful review, "your history of restlessness and impulsivity is consistent with ADHD hyperactive/impulsive type. It's not just about being busy, It's about how your brain regulates energy and impulse control. With the right treatment, we can help you harness your energy rather than let it control you. A mix of relief and determination washed over Rosa. It's a relief to finally understand what I've been experiencing all these years. I'm ready to work on managing this so I can be more present for my family and more effective at work. Dr. Martinez laid out a comprehensive treatment strategy. We'll begin by confirming the diagnosis through a series of assessments and self-report measures. Once confirmed, I recommend starting medication to help moderate your hyperactivity and improve impulse control. We'll also incorporate cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, to develop strategies for managing impulsivity, organizing tasks, and improving focus. In addition, practical tools, such as scheduling apps, time management techniques, and mindfulness practices, will support your day-to-day routine. For the first time in a long while, Rosa felt hopeful. I've always felt overwhelmed by my own energy, she admitted. Learning how to channel it constructively will not only help me at work but also allow me to be a better partner and parent. Over the following months, Rosa worked closely with Dr. Martinez. She adopted new organizational tools and practiced mindfulness exercises, gradually learning to pause before acting impulsively. The combined approach of medication, therapy, and lifestyle adjustments brought balance to her high-octane world. One evening, as she sat at the dinner table, she caught herself before interrupting her husband mid-sentence. Instead, she took a deep breath and listened. It was a small victory, but it felt monumental. During a follow-up appointment, Rosa reflected on her progress. Since starting treatment, I've noticed that I can sit through a meeting without feeling the urge to move constantly. I'm more aware of my impulses and have strategies to pause and evaluate before making decisions. It's not about suppressing my energy. It's about managing it so that I can be the best version of myself. Dr. Martinez smiled, recognizing the transformation. You've made remarkable progress, Rosa. With continued support and regular follow-ups, you'll find that managing ADHD is a journey that empowers you to use your natural energy to your advantage, rather than letting it overwhelm you. Rosa's journey illustrated the transformative impact of proper diagnosis and treatment. By addressing the hyperactivity and impulsivity at the core of her ADHD, she had begun to reclaim control over her life, enhancing her effectiveness as a working mother, wife, and professional. One evening, as she helped her children with their homework, she realized something profound. Her energy wasn't a weakness. It was a gift. Now, with the right tools, she could use it to build a life of balance and intention. Her story, like many others, was a testament to the fact that hyperactivity in working mothers and wives was more than just an overabundance of energy. It was a complex challenge that could interfere with personal and professional life. But with the expertise of a psychiatric provider, the right support, and a commitment to treatment, even the most relentless energy could be channeled into a balanced, fulfilling life.